Things I didn't get to say to you. First, I am sorry that I enjoy life too often. I am sorry that you think that I do not understand sacrifice. Maybe the Republican in you secretly hates my sincerity. Maybe you could never stand my inability to blindly love success the way you do, because I always find so many other things to love that make more sense to me. You and I were an odd pair from day one, and maybe the universe found entertainment in watching passion and reason sit peacefully together on that first date, knowing they wouldn't even make it past 5 months. Maybe you're conservative because you hate the way I didn't study as much as you force yourself to, on days that I felt were too beautiful to waste inside of a book. Second, where there's a will, there's a way. You claim there wasn't enough time, that you had neglected your obligations while spending hours on the phone with me, not spending your time wisely. You told me that it was time for you to make some sacrifices. And by some sacrifices, you meant more like one in particular, me. You hung your head in sad regret as you said you didn't want to let anyone down, but as it turns out you did. Why you didn't try harder will forever escape me. You said I was too much sometimes, but maybe you just weren't enough. And for your information, I do understand sacrifice. I know this because I would have sacrificed time with you so that I wouldn't have this end before it even began. But you didn't want to try. See, I would have sacrificed and settled for lunch break conversations, pillow talk, after work hugs if it meant this was real. But instead you made this decision for the both of us. Third, never again leave someone for something, because something cannot hold you the way that I can. Something cannot kiss your eyelids when you're frustrated. Something cannot give you what we could have had. And although something will pay off in the end, I assure you, blind boy, the benefits of us would have paid off far more. Fourth, you made a mistake because I would have waited. For reasons I cannot explain to you now, I would have waited, but you didn't make that an option. So I swallowed those words and let you go. Fifth and finally, as a young, evolving, and often oblivious student of life, there are an infinite amount of concepts that I admit my ignorance to. But love does not happen to be one of them. I say with confidence now that love is enduring, love is willing, it is resilient, but more than anything, contrary to popular belief, let it be known that love is simple. It's the people involved who complicate it. With their insecurities, fears, doubts, immaturity, their haunting past, their commitment issues, people are complicated, not love. People like you and me, for example. Yeah, people like us. People like you for not seeing the bigger picture and not trying harder, and me. Well, people like me for being too afraid to admit that I was falling in love with you when I still had the chance to say it.